My name is Dr. Roy Mugera. I am the acting CEO of the National Biosafety Authority. This authority was established in 2010 with a mandate of overseeing the development, the transfer, and handling and use of genetically modified organisms. You may ask, what are genetically modified organisms? What happened? Research has made it possible for scientists to move DNA, which is the genetic material, from one organism to another through a process that we generally refer to as modern biotechnology. Now, modern biotechnology made it possible to move genes now across species, so that you could pick genes from bacteria and put them in a plant, or from one plant and put it in another plant. An example is what was developed called the golden rice, which essentially is picking the gene that makes vitamin A from carrots and putting it in rice, therefore producing rice that can give vitamin A. Now the question comes in, is it safe? And that is where now the conversation began at the global arena, and countries that are parties to the Convention on Biological Diversity came together and negotiated a protocol called the Cartagena Protocol on Biosafety.
The National Biosafety Authority, NBA, with the financial support of National Research Fund, established a GMO testing laboratory located in this NACOSTI building. This funding was through a competitive funding proposal, and I thank the team that visualized this idea. These services will be available at a reasonable fee. The laboratory now becomes the national GMO reference laboratory in Kenya and in the region.
All along, GMO has been received with controversy. And I don't blame the people that channel that, because again, people fear that which they do not know. And the first question was on safety, and that is why an authority like this is established. The potential of misuse of any technology for negative impact is clear. A lot of times when you say GMO, people feel that it is a bad thing. The technology is not bad. Even the products of the technology are not bad. The only thing that we step in to confirm is the safety.
The anticipation of having this facility to be a regional center of excellence, it's a good vision. This is a very sensitive area, which most people are skeptical out there, and you have a big role to actually encourage the citizens of this country.
We want to really appreciate NRF in ensuring that our institutions within the state departments have top range kind of equipment and infrastructure to facilitate their the execution of their mandate. Number two is to thank NRF for this funding, but also to say that we will be coming back to enhance the facilities. Like I have said, there is that level of sequencing, the level of quantifying that we want to get into moving forward.
We are happy that the stewardship exhibited by this institution, there is no doubt. The value for money that was invested here, we have seen it, and we believe that it will be of great impact to the nation.
It can complement even the lab that was commissioned the other day by His Excellency at the DCI offices in terms of forensics, because we can receive samples and sequence the samples and say this DNA is similar to the DNA of the suspect, and therefore we can place a suspect at a location of crime very easily. We can also come in paternity issues where it is there is a dispute on who the father of a particular child is, and we can run therefore the DNA of the child, the DNA of the father, align them for homology, and when we find results, can therefore point to paternity and help solve some of those cases. So that is in the future, but that is where we intend to get to be able to do that.
Let me once again thank the National Biosafety Authority CEO and the team, and the National Research Fund CEO and her team for this partnership in establishing a state-of-the-art molecular biology laboratory, which will go a long way in enhancing the regulatory framework for GM products, among other related molecular tests in our country and in the region.